heard the original song, but this is like a earlier demo. I have 7 minutes before we answer questions, and so let's just like check this out. And also, carbon, the massive wavetable, is used in the first drop, and I'll go through it. This is an earlier version, so there's a few things that have changed.
Everything is perfect, and lately I am learning that I can't trust it.
Sorry, that piano is originally sounds super like chorusy and old and whatnot. It's originally meant to sound like this. Sorry. It's sick. You could take like the worst piano sound ever, get it to, how you want it to sounding, and then like with a verb and compression and whatnot, and then just drop it down a whole octave and, sorry guys. Whole new sound, it's sick. I don't know, I discovered that and I was like, oh, that's happening.
Everything is perfect, and lately everything is burning.
Boring. Build, let's go. Here we go. Okay, so this is kind of what I've got going on. So this is obviously on carbon here. Second half. Oh, so this is where it drops down to the next section, and you can see that on here the whole wavetable just like goes boom. And you'll see it on here go too. And that was the process of me just like lowering this enough to be like, all right, where's the sweet spot? So I mean, if I could bring it here and be like, still sounds sick. I mean, I'm behind the speakers right now, so it doesn't sound right to me, but hopefully it sounds good to you. This is also like one of the earlier demos, so it gets a bit crazy in these sessions, as you can like see. You're like, what the hell are you doing, Jono? You like, this looks nuts. Like, only you could figure this out, and that's right, only I could figure it out. But sometimes it even gets too intense for me, and what I do is I have to go out and bounce stem to audio my whole song and then like put it in a new session and work out of that, because I don't know, it's just like a more easier creative process to work when everything's not scattered, and I don't, there are some people out there and that are amazing at organization, and I'm not one of them. So props to you guys. I don't even really want to go to the second drop because I heard it before and it's a mess and it doesn't sound great, but we'll just flip and hear it anyway.
By myself, I'm all I have.
As you can see that I like stemmed a bunch of it out into audio because it's a lot easier to work that way. where was I have no idea where the actual chords were. They're probably somewhere in my little list of, yeah, that's crazy. Maybe this could be like a session and I made the chords in another session and brought it in, potentially. Anyway, but yeah, a lot of the time when I'm working with synths and with chord synths, like big future bass synths and stuff like that, and I want to stem them out, and they have very like intense chops and parts in that. What I do is I'll stem it to audio, and then I'll physically see the waveform go through and go through with a volume automation and go and tidy it up a bit and go through and figure out what needs to, like maybe there's a part there that it's like popping. You can see here, it comes through and it's like as it plays. I'll see if it happens here. That I hate those things, and I don't know how they happen. They're just magical. Maybe that's not even helping that. I don't know. But a good way is when you're going through and you have big synth chords that have the opportunity for those little pops to happen. A good little trick is to like go bounce it to audio, actually see what the heck's going on, and take those bits out, so that when you're like, okay, I actually know that my work doesn't have these little pops or like scratches in it that happen like that.